Welcome to where I call home. I've been roaming these parts since I was old enough to, well, roam. There isn't a mountain or lake out here that hasn't been explored by either me or my dad. I hope that you get a chance to fall in love with Silver Ridge Peaks. If you're anything like me, it won't take long. Good morning. I hope you got a chance to grab a big breakfast before heading out. There's a lot of ground to cover and it's tough on an empty stomach. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be glad to know that I already have a job for you. While things are quiet, I've been using our outpost to store essential supplies. There is an outpost not far from you that has a small stockpile of bottled water and canned goods. I need you to grab some things from this outpost and ferry them over to one of our observation towers. Don't worry, it's not a long journey. You'll be back to hunting in no time. Before now, we've always just used the lakes for drinking water. But ever since Dad got ill, we've had to put emergency measures in place. We always had emergency supplies, of course. But now we need to account for the possibility that our entire water table is polluted. Dad and I are convinced that it's just the one lake, polluted by the old mining sump next to it. But it's taking forever to get tests done, and it's not worth the chance of someone else getting sick.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to the channel. For today's video, it's finally here. Silver Ridge Peaks in the Rockies, which it looks like, if we were to kind of guess off their location here, northern Wyoming, Montana area. This is definitely northern. Anyways, so something about the water tables. I honestly wasn't listening, but look at that already. There's a pronghorn, and that is actually not a half bad looking bison. Matter of fact, that's 200. That would be a monster gold bison. Okay, so I know we're supposed to go get that outpost. We are going to do the missions, but you know, I got the 4570 with me. So let's get to about 164 yards and see if we can't get us that bison. Today is going to be the start of playing through. Holy crud, I just saw that bugger moving. Oh. That's a bit of a weird running animation. There was another one over here. Jeebers. I got some big animals on my map here. That's kind of cool. God, this place looks fantastic. Alright, let's get that bison. Do I want that guy? I mean, he's right there. I haven't even, like, gone through lures or anything. I'm fresh from the Yukon. Why would you turn like that? Let's get that bison. No, 164 yards is not right. This is the 4570. I need to get to 84 yards. This seems kind of dumb, right? Question is, can I even see him well enough to... Yeah, let's just do it. Oh boy. Oh, why? Why do I do this to myself? What? Uh-huh. You have two 4570 rounds in you. Could you drop? Thank you. So, I'm gonna take a whack. I didn't touch the lung from the front. My first clue would be the fact that he ran for a minute. Alright, does this grass fall down? Bison are always such frame hogs. That's a beautiful shot right there. And he was a gold 187. Oh, I didn't make it through. I got that shoulder blade, but I did catch along with the second one, saving the score. So 187.80. Massive bison right off the bat. You know what? That's not that expensive to taxidermy. Save him. Back to the mission, which was to get the outpost that is somewhere around over here. Or no, it was down over there. I need the outpost so I can switch out this thing for what will probably be replacing it for quite some time. Interesting. I'm not peeking my GPU out. but it is behaving kind of weird. Wait, is that a bush? No. Oh, there's that. Ooh. Yes, I will get to the missions. Mm-hmm. Which way's the wind going? I can't pass that up. I have no equipment with me. Just get to the outpost, you can switch out your gear. God, this is a beautiful area though. Oop. Nope. 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 I didn't realize how close I was. Alright, well, I'm not very good with this thing, but let's try for a range shot here. Happy with that. Aw, what happened? I have nothing but black screen. Ooh, whole computer croaked. Wonderful.
I hope you got a chance to grab a big breakfast before heading out.
Oh, we gotta go.
There's a lot of ground.
Alright, yeah.
While things are quiet,
I'm gonna get going.
Using our outpost
I got
to
it.
store
Man, did I miss the driveway for this place? Wait, was that a bus stop? I was at a bus stop. Okay. Alright, so, we're back. The computer's up and running. I haven't the foggiest clue. Unfortunately, that tends to happen with this game. On the plus side, knock on some wood, pray to who you pray to. Usually I only get one crash per launch. Or day, I would say. Yeah, I'd say a crash per day. We did still get the bison, but we did, dang, we lost that pronghorn. Oh, I just saw... I don't have anything for turkey. What am I doing? I have to get to the thing and unlock it and get my gear. And we're supposed to be doing missions. A tentative. Alert. You gonna fly off? Yeah.
This is the place. The supplies should be laid out, ready for you to pick them up. We need at least 6 water bottles, a couple of cans of peaches or whatever we've got there. And there should be a stack of flyers. Grab them too.
Oh my god, there's just... Look. I love new maps. Because here's the thing, enjoy it while it lasts, because it'll never happen again. The mechanics behind this real quick. Why are there so many animals in the starting area? Because there are so many animals that are being generated right now. All the population data is being built. So this is a new area as far as the game is concerned. It's never run this area on my save before. So all the population data is being built, which means any area where there would be animals, they're pretty much all being spawned in at once and making their way to their respective locations. So you get in a big wide open field like this in the first time, and all of a sudden you just see... Hey, look. Ooh. No, not you. Not a bad little tree there. What's that in the back? Like, we didn't even see these guys last time. Then again, I didn't even turn around, so... What? Hold up. Switch. Hang on a second here, bud. What? Just... Okay. I mean it. I'm gonna get back on mission. It's just... this is why I don't normally hunt with a rifle. The ADD kicks in. Did I just find me an albino or leucistic mule deer? Like that, I didn't even look at the score. Decent rack, rare for just, that's what I mean. And they're not going to be hidden or anything because it's all fresh population. I'm going to do the missions. I mean it. I actually haven't done the missions for a couple of these maps and I need to. Oh crap. I thought that was him. That's a tree. This is a beautiful area. It's kind of like Hirschfeld with more green. Oh, there you are. Look at that. I can't fold these buggers down. Alright, that'll have to do. Let's see what we got here. Just right off the bat, that was a walking double lung at 140 yards with the 4570. It was a dilute. Okay. Still a black nose and everything. Still a 366, so well into gold. Alright, yeah, let's take you back. Okay. On to the missions. Again. Performance isn't bad. I would say it's right on par with Yukon. It's not as bad as Varanga Savannah, but it's not as good as, say, Leighton Lake, as far as frame rate goes. God, look at that. Giant rocky... Oops, sign. That's kind of the problem with the Rocky Mountains. You stare at them too long, you run into stuff. Yay! Oh, I just saw there's some bison up on the hill behind me. Yep, I see there's stuff I'm supposed to get. I'll get there. But first things first, gear change. Ooh. Stores. Bows. Oh, they're all free because they're part of the DLC. Ooh. Ash, lacquered, or rough. Lacquered or ash. Basically, this is to find the stubborn ones in the long range, bring them in, get a localization as to where they are, and this is to bring them in for the kill. Ish. And it's probably real life completely dependent on how you use it. But... Da-da-da-da! Alright, I want the top of that handle. Oh my lord. Oh yeah, that's accurate. That's very accurate. Okay. So 4570 and the Alexander longbow. Now we gotta find ourselves this stuff. Oh, that's kind of cool. Any secrets on what they might do next? Probably not. Aren't these the same? See, moose. Frickin' moose. Anyways.
You got everything? Fantastic. The tower isn't too far to go from here.
I'm assuming that one. So I can meander down the road that way, and then, yeah, let's take the long way. It will take me forever to get through missions, because every time I see an animal I want to shoot... Oh, is that turkey back? Every time I see an animal I want to shoot, I will be distracted. You know what? Thought. Let's leave the tree stand and grab the 22. I don't want to be, well, yeah, well, no, not this time. I'm not going to try and get turkeys with bow and arrow just yet. Oh, yeah. Now we can nab us a turkey. Okay, first things first. On with the missions. As a quick side note to all viewers, always remember to crank the quality settings on your YouTube platform as high as your device will handle. Even if it means a resolution higher than your native resolution, your device will then receive that signal and rescale it to your output, giving you access to YouTube's higher-end codec and bandwidth, which only is allowed at 1440p and higher. And these videos, of course, are in 4K, so it's worth it. It looks amazing. That's a monster pronghorn. That's the pronghorn I shot. Okay, so that's that 4 that caused the computer to crash. He lives. So to my knowledge and experience, there's coyotes in the Rockies. Now I know this is supposed to be further north than what I'm familiar with, but I could have sworn there's still coyotes. And I'm kind of curious as to why they chose not to include coyotes. Or maybe they plan on adding it in the future. Look at that. Little misalignment on the, whatever this is. For whatever reason that they do the road covering the terrain here. Not as bad as Quattro Colinas, mind you, where they flat out had that clear section floating like several feet above the ground. But there it is, that's a lookout tower. Look at that, that's sketchy. I don't have a fear of heights, I have a fear of falling.
You found the tower. There's hopefully a free shelf inside, somewhere you can stash the supplies. Oh, you should hang on to a couple of the flyers, though.
What? Why? Why? Who's handing out flyers? You never see anyone out here. Anyways, continuing my thought on falling. In the words of the great Jeremy Clarkson, speed has never killed anybody. Suddenly becoming stationary, that's what gets you. Anyone who doesn't know what that is needs to watch Top Gear, the Grand Tour, and... well, he did a lot of stuff for BBC before that, too. As well as a magazine, I believe. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. Of course, granted, that would have been technically even before my time. Wait. Something I just realized. How is this thing held up here? If that beam doesn't connect... does it? I can't... hang on a second. What is supporting this section over here? Wait, that's not connected either. Hang on a second. Are these stairs just not connected? That's not connected. Are you trying to tell me we're supposed to believe that this entire stair structure is supported by the top and bottom? And I just went climbing up that willy-nilly like, okay, hang on. No, that is... Not attached there. I suppose you could call that attached. But you can't tell me even in the wilderness there's no such thing as like some kind of building code. There's no support beams for these stairs. In real life, my fat arse would sit there and probably collapse this thing. That's not unnerving at all. I'm just gonna run. At least it appears to be attached at the top. Wow, that's kind of beaten up, paint peeling and everything. Oh, I'm guessing a locker. I wasn't listening. I was supposed to stash these things somewhere? Interact.
Fantastic. That tower should have everything it needs now. How's the view from up there? It's great to have a hunter like yourself around. I'm grateful for your help with the supplies. I can't wait to hear your Silver Ridge hunting stories. Things have been quiet here recently. But with a hunter of your caliber on the reserve, we're going to show folks that this is still the best place in the Rockies to hunt. Plus, you're not the only one working with us. We were able to convince Remy Warren to visit, and he's been logging his solo hunts out here for a week or so. He's got a pretty decent following online, so hopefully he's impressed with the reserve. When I proposed using social media to promote the reserve, the board were a little hesitant. But they're giving us a chance to try something new, and I'm sure it'll be worth it. So I suppose you were wondering why I wanted you to grab the flyers, right? There are people who come out here just to visit the lake. I'm fine with people standing on the shore, but until we know exactly what's going on, we need to keep people out of it. I had these flyers made up so we can pin them to our bulletin boards. There's a trail that leads straight to the lake, so I'd like you to pin up one of these flyers at the trailhead. Now, the flyers cover the basics: heavy metals, mining waste, and why to avoid diving in. It's not much, but until we know more, it's all we have. The lake is beautiful, and it's always pulled in visitors. It still looks the same as it ever did. Maybe even better, now that it's calm and peaceful. But now, I can't look at it without seeing what it did to my dad, or what it's doing to the reserve. People discover that we have one contaminated lake and assume that the reserve isn't worth visiting anymore. So far, the local wildlife seems okay, but our bookings for visitors, and especially hunters, have dried up. I have a few contingency plans that I want to try out. I'm a little nervous, though, as our board can be a little conservative. And if my ideas don't involve pulling in hunters, it can be really tricky to get them on board. It was easier to convince the board to invite yourself and Remy into the reserve, given that you're both hunters with good reputations. I'm glad you said yes.
Okay. First, I want to say there was a point he said a hunter of my caliber, and second, a hunter with good reputation. Clearly, that's a canned message. Okay, I need to go to... there. Okay, go to the trailhead. That's easy enough. Don't remember your buttons. Alright, off to the trailhead. Wouldn't it be cool if we could get climbing gear? I know it's not really necessary, but it would be nice. We get stuck on 6-inch curbs, it'd be nice to have a bit of rope so we could at least clear 14-inch ones. Alright, but you know what? I think this one might end up being a bit of a shorter video. We're gonna try and break these up and actually get moving on the missions, and I think I took up too much time having hunting ADD moments with the mule deer and the pronghorn and the... Didn't I shoot something else? A bison, that's right. So, feel free to subscribe and like if you're new to the channel. Hit the bell icon if you want to see when the rest of these are coming out. And there you go, that's about it. So there's buttons if you liked it, buttons if you didn't, and as always, buttons to push. Until next time.